You just started your hair care journey and you want to get tools that you need to take care of your hair. You go into a hair care shop and you are completely confused because there's so many things in there. There are oils, there are butters, conditioners, all manner of things, and you just don't know where to start from. Worry no more, because today in this video I'm going to be telling you exactly what it is that you need to start your hair care journey. I'm going to be telling you 10 essential things that you can use to start your journey and continue for a while until you want to acquire more things. But with these 10 things, you're going to be able to take care of your hair, you're going to be able to manage your hair, and you're going to be able to get good results. So the first essential thing that you need when you're starting your hair care journey, in no particular order, is your shower cap. Yes, you need a shower cap like this. And the reason that you're going to be needing a shower cap is because you're going to be pre-pooing, you're going to be deep conditioning. I have a video where I show all these things. I'm going to put the link in the description box. But you're going to be pre-pooing, which is a process where you coat your hair in oil before you shampoo. So you pre-poo and you deep condition, and after doing that you need to use your shower cap to cover your hair, and then maybe use a satin scarf to generate heat so that the oils and your conditioner can be absorbed. So the first thing you need, simple, is a shower cap. Next, related to that, is a satin scarf or a silk scarf like this. Now, there's a lot of argument in the naturalista world about whether satin or silk. The major thing is that you just need something that will not cause friction on your hair. Cotton is very rough, so when you lie on it, your hair particles rub against it and it's harsh and it can cause breakage of your hair. But if you put a satin scarf, like a satin scarf slips, has this slip, or a silk scarf has this slip, and then when you put it on, your hair just slides against it. It's not rough. Go further, you can also, instead of having a satin scarf maybe to sleep with because of the heat, we live in Nigeria, you can instead get a satin pillowcase and put on your pillow. So when it's time to go to bed, you can just lay your head on the satin sheet or satin pillowcase. The third thing that you're going to need that's necessary for your hair care journey, one of the essentials for your hair care journey, is your shampoo. You're going to need a shampoo, and this is the one I use. I use VO5. I've used a lot of shampoos. Can you see this? Okay. So I've used a lot of shampoos, but for some reason my hair just likes VO5. I think it's not as stripping. I like the way my hair feels after I've used it. But the thing is that you can use any shampoo that you like, any shampoo that your hair agrees with. For some people, they prefer to use black soap. I particularly don't like black soap because I think it strips my hair of the moisture, but I prefer to use VO5. First of all, it's affordable. And secondly, it moisturizes my hair, and I just love the way it smells. I just love everything about it. You can choose whichever one you prefer. The major thing is that you need a shampoo for your wash. The next thing that you're going to need in your hair care journey is your deep conditioner. This is the one that I use. It's called Kakiva deep conditioner, which I kind of ran into mistakenly because the one that I had been using was no longer in the market. For the ones I could find in the market, they were either too expensive for regular use. Kakiva was recommended and I used it, and I actually found that it was good for my hair. It's moisturizing, it does the work that I require. That your deep conditioner is what you use to condition your hair. After you've washed your hair with shampoo, to a very large extent, your hair will be stripped of water and oils. So your deep conditioner is what helps to restore moisture back to your hair. Now, note that your deep conditioner is not supposed to be used for your scalp because you already cleaned your scalp with your shampoo. So you don't want to dirty it back again with anything, but this is just for your hair strands, just in case the oils have been stripped or moisture has been stripped. You use the deep conditioner to restore it. I found the deep conditioner to be extremely useful for me in my hair care journey because it just softens my hair after shampooing and makes further detangling if required, or combing easier. Another essential hair care tool that you're going to need in your hair care journey is the leave-in conditioner. And I think this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite tool because it just makes a whole lot of difference in detangling and combing and styling. It's a conditioner. It's different from your deep conditioner in that you wash out the deep conditioner. So when you've used your deep conditioner for a number of minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, you wash it out. But for the leave-in conditioner, you don't wash it out. You just put it on your hair for moisturizing. That's to soften your hair, and you leave it on there. So if, for example, you want to style your hair, you want to maybe make braids on your hair or twists on your hair, if you use a leave-in conditioner, it will make your hair easier to manipulate, it will make your hair easier to part, it will make your hair easier to detangle, it will make your hair easier to comb. You find that your comb glides. The more sleep that your leave-in conditioner has, the better for you. I particularly like this Mega Growth. I've used it for some years now, and it has worked perfectly for me. It makes a whole world of difference on my hair, and it makes a world of difference on my daughter. So the next hair tool that you will need, the next essential hair care tool that you need in your hair care journey is the wide tooth comb. So now, how many of us have this comb? Okay, please go get that comb right now, hold it up like this and throw it away. If you're a 4C natural and you're going to grow your hair, please do not use that comb. The only reason I have that comb in my house is because sometimes I use it to make parts. Not regularly. Sometimes I used to make parts, but if you're going to use that comb to comb your natural hair, you are going to be in for significant hair loss. And that is because the teeth of the comb are too tiny and interfere with the curls of your hair. Meanwhile, if you use something like this, a wide tooth comb, it's easier to pass through your hair, it's gentler with your tangles, and there's less breakage. So this is a natural's best friend. If you're not going to be singularly finger detangling like I do, I have a video that shows how I detangle my hair only with fingers. I've not used a comb in a long time, but if you're going to use a comb, this is the comb that I recommend that you start with, and to get best results. The essential tool that you're going to be needing in your hair care journey, your 4C hair care journey, is the spray bottle. Yes, every natural needs one. So your spray bottle doesn't really need too much explanation. You put your water inside and you use it to re-moisturize your hair, because you will find in your hair care journey that natural 4C hair gets dry very easily. It gets dry very easily. So you can moisturize it this morning, and by afternoon or a couple of hours later, you find that your hair feels dry. So what you can do is put your water in here, and you have it handy so that when you feel that your hair is a little dry, you can just spray a bit of it on your hair. Just a little bit, not enough to wet it, but just a little to dampen it, and then you can just maybe pat it, and you get your hair re-moisturized. So it's good to have it. It's easier, it's better to have it in a spray bottle. And my kids misplaced mine, and I just got this recently. It's not expensive. I think I got it for 500 naira. Essential that you will need in your hair care journey or in your 4C natural hair journey is oil. Now I'm using olive oil, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use olive oil. I use olive oil because it works for me. You have olive oil, you have argan oil, you have coconut oil. There's just a whole range of oils. I think what you need to do is just maybe test different ones and find out which one agrees with your hair. So if, for example, you use olive oil and you find out that it's kind of drying, or and your hair doesn't agree with it, then you can try something else. But you're going to need an oil in your hair care journey, because an oil is essential in moisturizing your hair. So you either use water first on your strands, and then oil next, and then a cream or a thick butter. Speaking of thick butters, that's the next thing, and the last thing I'm going to be talking about for your hair care essential is shea butter. Now, Shea butter is very controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people can't stand it. Well, I'm somewhere in between. I think it works for certain things and at certain times. For moisturizing, for locking the moisture into your hair. When I say moisture, I mean water. So when you have, for example, you've had your shampoo day, and a few days down the line, you find that your hair is getting dry and you want to re-moisturize. So you put on some water, you put some oil, and then you want to lock that moisture in, because if you don't lock it in, once you go outside, the sun will just dry it up. So you can use your shea butter and just coat the strands of your hair. Some people do not like the way it feels, so you could use something else, like a leave-in conditioner if you like, or a cream if you like. Another use of the shea butter is for styling. So you want to style your hair, maybe you want to put it in twists. You can use the shea butter to moisturize your hair, and it helps to, depending on your hair type, to give you really nice juicy twists. So guys, these are the 10 essential things that I think that you need. Once you have these things, you can start out your hair care journey. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any more questions, if there are things that you'd like for me to clarify, please let me know in the comment section. I would answer your questions. And please hit the subscribe button. Please like this video if you've gained value from it, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I release my next video. And until my next one, bye.